And we are officially live. That's right, we are live and direct. I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode or another little lounge session with your boy, Carefree Lounge. Right now, I'm gonna let everybody go and get a chance and file in so we can get this thing rolling, man. Right now, we are live and direct. So, shout out to everybody, man, on this dreary, slow, and rainy Tuesday. Man, it is super dreary where I'm at right now. Hopefully the sun is out where you are, but right now it's super dreary and it's raining. So we in the house talking hip hop. That's right. We in the house talking hip hop. All right, so let's get into it. Today we got about two, three, four things to talk about. One of them was breaking news. Probably about 2 hours ago, it came out that Kanye West is retiring from music. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Not Kanye. Not Kanye to the. Yeah, man. Apparently, with text message between him and Rich the Kid, he say he retiring. So we gonna get into that and talk about that a little bit. We also gonna talk about the boy Ab Soul. If you know Ab Soul, he's from TDE. He came out and gave his thoughts and opinions on the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. So we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about Mace. So sports and music have been colliding a lot lately, and Mace and Shakur Stevens, they got into it today. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, man. Sports and sports and hip hop synonymous. We're also gonna talk about Turk from Cash Money, the Hot Boys. I'm pretty sure you remember back in the day they were all a collective. Well, he came out and responded to BG. BG had some words for him, and if you check out my last stream, you can see BG's response. But BG had some words for him, and Turk came back and said, "Nah, bro, we ain't finna do that." And in more lighthearted news, we're gonna talk about Andre 3000. We're gonna talk about what Pimp C had to say about him removing his beat, with the whole International Player song. So we're gonna talk about that, and we're also gonna get into a little bit of I Show Speed and Kevin Durant interactions. I know, very weird. But hey, man, this is a crazy multiverse we live in. So, without being said, shout out to everybody that's checking in right now on Twitch, YouTube, just everywhere around the world, man. Wherever you are, thank you for popping in to my stream. So, let's get into it. All right, so Kanye West is retiring from music. I'm going to read a little bit from this article so it can give you a little bit more info on exactly why Kanye is leaving us. So, it's unclear what this means for Vultures 2. Kanye West is easily one of the most legendary artists of all time. Overall, he has numerous classic albums and inspired some of contemporary rap's biggest artists. Although his most recent output has been polarizing, there's no doubt that fans still love Ye. Hey man, listen. Everybody know, man, I'm a big Kanye fan. It's just crazy that he's decided to retire right now. It says, while many stopped paying attention to him following his descent into alt-right indoctrination, others kept up with his output. This year, he dropped off Vultures 1 with Ty Dolla $ign, meaning Vultures 2 has been renamed or remained in development without a release date in sight. Unfortunately for hardcore Ye fans, Vultures 2 could be scrapped at any point. We say this because some texts between Rich the Kid shared on social media. In these texts, Rich was telling him, yo, you don't need to retire. And Kanye replied, say, hey, I'm retiring from professional music. Not sure what else to do. Now, let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. This is the text message between Rich the Kid and Kanye. And Kanye is basically saying, I am retiring from professional music. I'm not sure what else to do. Rich would then go on to reply, like, retire? Why? How? The people need you. They need the music. You, Ty, we all made the biggest stamp in culture to this day. Drop Ye, drop his album. And basically Rich is just saying, look, bro, you can't leave now. Not while you on the top of your game. Like, you can't do that. But apparently Kanye feels as if he doesn't know what to do next. And that's kind of crazy coming from Kanye, because we've all throughout his career, we've watched him kind of be the one that set the trend or set the standard to what music should be and how you should push music. And it's just weird seeing bro in this place of, I'm ready to retire, or I don't feel like I have anything to offer. Anybody that know me know Kanye West has been very influential in my life. One of the first albums that really moved me, especially just coming up as a young teenager, was The College Dropout. And just to show y'all that I'm for real about this Kanye, you see up here on my shelf, look at this, an unopened copy of Yeezus. I bought 2 copies when this album came out. I bought one because I knew one day that it probably would be worth some money. So I bought this from Best Buy. You can still see still got the tags on it and everything. It's still in the wrapper. I want to frame it just because I'm like, this is very legendary. What you're seeing right now, this is Virgil and Kanye right here. So this is dope. Also, graduation. I don't play about this, y'all. I'm so serious. Oh no. Oh, my CD fell out. It'd be all right. But look, everything. Graduation. Remember buying this from Target when it came out. Let me see. Look, College Dropout. I bought this album. I was in high school when this album came out. I still got it. The original CD in it and everything. The book, all that. So, when I say I'm a Kanye West fan, and it's just crazy that Kanye feels as if he has nothing to contribute to music. I think that Donda was probably one of the best showings of music and just putting out a cohesive project that we've had in recent memory. Vultures wasn't bad, but I feel like Donda was so well executed. And maybe I'm a little biased because I went to the listening sessions at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I actually went twice. So maybe I'm a little biased, but it's just crazy that Kanye feel as if he doesn't have anything else to say, or as if he doesn't fit in to what's going on in the music industry. Now, one way I could probably see that Kanye might feel as if, I don't have anything to contribute is because of the whole Kendrick and Lamar. I said Kendrick and Lamar. Because of the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation, maybe Kanye feel like nobody's paying me any attention. You know what I mean? Because as you all know, with the whole Drake and Kendrick thing, that's all everybody's been talking about. So maybe Kanye is feeling like, well, shit, nobody paying me attention. I'll just take my ball and I'll go home, But Kanye, if you can see this video, bro, don't retire. And let's be honest, if you really make music like you're a true musician, bro, there's no such thing as you retiring. No, bro. Real musicians, we don't retire. This thing is forever. Once you start making music, you don't stop. You might take a break, but there's no such thing as retiring when you really, really love music. And we all know that Kanye loves music. Yes, he loves to do other things like architecture and building things and clothing and shoes, but like at the end of the day, bro, the music gonna always call you back. So I'm assuming that Kanye West maybe just needs to take a break. Maybe he needs just a short break from the music industry. Let this whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing die down. And then Kanye can come back and hit us with some new music, because I'm telling you, whenever he does decide to drop, it's gonna go crazy. As we all saw, he's an independent artist now. So I'm pretty sure he owns much of what he puts out. And Carnival was one recent success that he had, because that album, regardless of how much they tried to, not report on it, I think that album did pretty good on the charts. It went #1, if I'm not mistaken. The Vultures album, when it dropped, I know I enjoyed it. So Kanye to the West, bro, don't retire. Hip hop needs you. I don't know what else to say. Where's Jay-Z when you need him, man? Where's Jay-Z when you need him? Get Hove on the phone. Get that man a call. Like, and we need a new Jay-Z album too. How about that? So yeah, man, there you have it. Kanye West, don't retire, bro. All right, so since we was already on the topic of Drake and Kendrick Lamar, your boy Ab Soul chimed in on the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef today. And this is kind of weird because Ab Soul, he's not really the one to tweet a lot. He's usually chilling low key. But today Ab Soul came out and he says that he believes that Drake can redeem himself, but only on one condition. Let's read a little bit from this article so we can break it down for you. It say Ab Soul is still rocking with his TDE family. Ab Soul is one of the most respected MCs in the game, and his catalog truly speaks for itself. Overall, the artist has collaborated with some of rap's biggest superstars. Of course, as a member of TDE, he got to work with Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, even SZA. He's part of Black Hippie, and he got to reunite with his group mates during the pop out on Juneteenth. Furthermore, he was also featured in the Not Like Us video. So having said all that, Ab-Soul has certainly been in close proximity to Kendrick's beef with Drake. Lamar even rapped 616 in LA directly to Ab-Soul on stage at the Forum. And despite all this, Soul still has a lot of respect for Drake as an MC. We know this because the artist went on a bit of a Twitter rant this morning where he spoke about the beef. Below, Soul reveals he thinks Drake can redeem himself. Now, as y'all can see on the screen right here, we have all the tweets that Ab-Soul said today. So I'm going to read from these tweets. And he starts off by saying, intelligent movement. We all need to look in the mirror. This was not a rap battle. It was scripture. God, my confession is yours. But who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself when I fall short. And as you all know, that's a line from Kendrick Lamar. And basically he's saying that that's scripture, bruh. That's not from Kendrick. That's from something outside of Kendrick. This is high power. Yeah, high power. You see what I did? You see what I did right there? If you're a real high Ab-Soul fan, Kendrick, you know high power. Okay, yeah. But he says, but before my rant gets out of context, he could never fuck with the gang them on some rap shit. That was never a question. And keyword MC. If Drake is the MC, I imagine he can be. Redemption is not off the table. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, your boy Ab-Soul had a lot to say this morning about Drake. And I was actually having this conversation with somebody not too long ago. They were making the argument that, you know, Drake, he's more so of a like a pop artist. But like I was telling them, I'm like, y'all gotta understand, when Drake started off, Drake wasn't this, you know, he wasn't this type of artist that had all the fame and the acclaim and things like that. Drake was hip hop. Drake know who Lil Brother is. Drake know the foundations of hip hop, I'm pretty sure. And I just said Lil Brother because, you know, in Drake's early days, y'all know that he worked closely with a lot of them guys, you know, like Fonte and all them, whoop whoop. But him saying that Drake is the MC that he imagined he can be, redemption is not off the table. And this goes back to simply saying, Drake, you got to get back in your bag, bro. Period. I've been saying this. I've been arguing this down with everybody. Shout out to everybody that follow me on Facebook. We going back and forth over there. Shout out to everybody on Threads. We going back and forth over there. I've been arguing, well, not arguing people down, but I've been telling people, like, just because Drake for the last couple of years has been this super, super big pop star, do not take him lightly when it comes to this rap shit. Yes, I feel like Drake has been very comfortable these last couple of years. And you would too. Imagine if you, every time you dropped an album or you dropped a single, it just flew off the shelf. Naturally, you're going to get comfortable. As humans, we're like that. If you're comfortable in life, a lot of times, you know what I mean? You won't be able to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times in life, you got to just realize like, yo, okay, I got to be able to really dig in and get back to what made me me. You know what I'm saying? And with Drake, that's what he's running into right now. He's running into this conundrum of, okay, how do I keep going ahead and making people take me serious? Because right now, nobody's taking him serious, right? He's getting on records with Sexy Red, Camila Cabello, and people saying, yo, Dre, you got to respond. And as you can see, certain people in the industry still do believe that Drake has what it takes to be great. And I feel like that as well. I feel like Drake, he definitely has what it takes to be great, but it's one of them things, man. Everything is 50-50 right now when it comes to Drizzy. But Ab-Soul said, you know what? I do believe that you have what it takes to be that next generational type of talent, and you have what it takes to come back and redeem yourself. So like I was saying, the same thing I was saying, but of course my voice is a little bit smaller. But Ab-Soul said, look, man, you got a chance to come back. And you know they all probably kicked it in the early days, so I'm pretty sure he knows who he is as a rapper and vice versa. So Drake. Where do we go from here? Well, to be honest, we just gotta wait and see, y'all. We just gotta wait and see. Hopefully we see sooner than later, because like you said, we haven't seen anything right now. We haven't seen anything from Drake. We haven't heard anything. He's kind of been chilling, going to parties, relaxing, which that's cool, but don't forget to pop in every now and then and holler at your peoples. Holler at hip hop, man. We still here. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens of that, but very rare for Absol to speak out. Usually if Absol speaks out, he usually has something very, very important to say. So shout out to the boy Solo. Speaking of Absol, how many of y'all remember that project Absol put out, man? Way back in 2000, what was it? 2011 Solar System. Hold on, let me see. Just so I don't butcher this man release date on his project. Let me see. Shout out to everybody checking in right now, man. Twitch, YouTube, the worldwide control system. That was 2012. Yeah. Yo, Sopa was my shit. Of course, I'm not gonna play it. I can't play it because they will snipe my stream. Boy, they got me yesterday like that on the stream. I had played something. It was like a snippet. It was probably like 2 minutes. And they was like, nope, we can't put that out. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite tracks off that Soul project back in the day. Sopa. Let's see, what's the other one? Mixed Emotions was dope. Pineal Gland was dope. Bohemian Grove. Yo, this project was crazy back in the day. But yeah, man, shout out to Absol. I'm getting ahead of myself. Shout out to Absol. Now let's get into more hip hop. But this time it's like hip hop and sports. Now we're starting to kind of hip hop and sports. So Shakur Stevenson unleashes on Mace, calls him a fake pastor after rapper critiques his fight. Now, pretty sure if you're a sports fan, you've been up on boxing, you know Shakur Stevenson, he had that fight this past weekend. Now, a lot of people are criticizing him in that fight because they saying that it was boring. Essentially, there were videos of people yawning in the audience. There were videos of people falling asleep. I actually had plans to watch the fight, but I was working on some videos and I didn't even realize the fight was on. I caught it like in the last couple of rounds, and I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't, it wasn't crazy, but I mean, it was a decent fight. He's a defensive fighter. But he went on to go in on Mace. So it says, fans like Mace were also hoping for a more explosive performance from Shakur, but the latter is now 22-0. So he's still undefeated, if that means anything. But it says WB star Shakur Stevenson took on, I do not want to butcher this man's name. Let's see, Artem. I hate when I get to a name that I can't pronounce because I hate butchering people's names. But I'm just going to say Artem H. And he's 12-2. So in the lightweight championship match over the weekend, it all went down in Newark, New Jersey at the President Prudential Center. And leading up to the fight, Stevenson was quite the favorite. If you're a boxing aficionado, then you know that he is more of a defensive boxer. See, I just said he was a defensive boxer. And when you are a defensive boxer, a lot of times it is not as quote unquote exciting. It's not like Mike Tyson back in the 90s. You buying a Mike Tyson fight, you buying it to see somebody get knocked out. It's not like that with defensive boxers. A lot of times, it just won't be that exciting, I guess you could say. More tactical than exciting. But he says because of this more elusive approach, viewers of the sport are not too fond of him overall. At the end of the day, you can either hate the player or hate the game because it worked well for him. Stevenson went on to defeat Artem H by judge decision to keep his WBC lightweight belt. One person who caught the action was former rapper and co-host of It Is What It Is, Mace. Like many boxing watchers, the New York, Florida native is also not too impressed with Stevenson. On his immensely popular show, Mace strongly expressed that he does not want to see him box. He cited the people Stevenson learns from, and based on their techniques, Mace does not understand why the athlete is so different. Now, of course, I could read all day long, or I could just show it with the receipts. Now, Secure Stevenson, clearly he ain't got no type of intention of talking to Mace. He hopped online and he said, fuck Mace. Y'all niggas crazy. I don't respect none of these bitch ass niggas. And y'all ain't gonna make me respect them. Surviving Diddy as bull. Bull. Caught that man surviving Diddy as bull. That's crazy. So, Secure Stevenson is not holding his tongue at all, bro. He's pretty much going in and saying, like, look, y'all don't respect me. I don't respect y'all. And that's valid. Because in this world, you don't have to respect people that don't respect you. Like, why would you do that? That's crazy. So, your boy Mace, Murder Mace, ex-pastor Mason Betha, went on to respond to Stevenson, and he had some choice words for him as well.
Since it's all comedy, I'm going to deal with it like comedy, nigga. You hear that? Like I said, nigga, your mother named you after Shakur, nigga. You know I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur. I ain't going to have no problems with you. Chill out, little nigga. We got the right to have our opinion, and I say that with all due respect.
That's real.
You know, but just keep it where it is, man. Let humor be humor. Let everybody say what they got to say. You don't like what we said? Nigga, box better. Until you beat Tank, it ain't really nothing for you to say. And making threats, I'm going to just keep it real. If we talking boxing, I got 3 knockouts in All-Star Weekend, nigga. So I got 100% knockout ratings, nigga, on All-Star Weekend if we checking the records, nigga. Killer, go ahead, man. I'm not even going to be on that time with him, man.
Listen, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I see why they call you Shakur Twitterson. Like, my nigga, 4 hours of tweeting about me and Mace is wow. You boring, nigga. You boring. Everybody's seen it. We ain't the only ones who seen it. You boring, nigga. I thought I was rather polite about it. I thought it was cool.
He said, I thought it was
niggas asked Tiafimo, you seen the fight? He said, hell no. Why the fuck would I watch that? It went 12, right? Yeah, I knew it went 12. Tim Bradley, he's announcing the fight. He says, I got my coffee ready. Round 3, he's like, about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part, but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your motherfucking hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen, nigga. Now, what I will say, this is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in 2 years. Congratulations, nigga.
Yeah, if the nigga put this energy into your boxing, nigga, and start letting your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star.
Yeah, well, murder, that ain't going to happen right now, man. And that's just not going to happen. The last 2 fights has put a nigga to sleep, my nigga. That's just not going to happen. The point being is this, nigga, you fighting more after the fight. You just had a fight Saturday. You're losing your damn mind the last 2 days. Trying to fight everybody on Instagram, on Twitter, or everything else because we seen it. We seen it, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Then you talk about we should glove up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But nigga slap fire out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You getting boxing in the streets confused, nigga. For real, nigga. Like, stop getting boxing.
Goddamn sports talk show where these niggas just unfiltered go in on the people that they supposed to be reporting on. This is how Sports Center should be. Because I know a lot of times that people that actually do the sports and then the people that's like reporting on it, there can be like this disconnect. But of course, y'all know Cam and Mace back in the day, they used to really hoop. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, a lot of people that's reporting on it, they don't really have that experience. Whereas Cam and Mace, they do have that experience. So let's get back into it. See what else they had to say, man.
Secondly, let's get, and that was firstly, let's get to secondly. You're talking about niggas ain't legends. Nigga, Mace, I'll tell you right now, and this, I'm not talking about Mace when he came out and so Mace was Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson, nigga, before Drake, nigga. Nigga sold 5 million in 3 weeks. Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
No,
But I'm talking.
that's valid. That's valid. And it's valid because Harlem World was the first rap album that I ever bought. When I knew when I was younger, like, bro, I want to do something in music. Like, I want to write or I want to do something revolved around music, bro. It was because of Harlem World. That era when I really started listening to rap, you know, like I said, I know Puff, he is not the word of choice you want to use right now. But he helped Mace put together that album. But Mace was my favorite rapper coming up, man. What? Anything Mace put out, bro, I was copping. So first rap album was Mace. And yes, he is right. Before Drake was who Drake is, Mace was that guy back in the day. Like, for real, for real. Let's get back into it, y'all.
Talking about tonight. Tonight, right now, Mace is a 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer. 1,000,000%. Don't make me put the battery in his back to Oracle 3, you nigga.
Yeah.
I'll have him Oracle 3. That's what you need to do is Oracle 3 niggas, man. And let niggas know, my nigga. He is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
Yeah, because you don't got no offense. You all defense. You got to win. You got to let your hands go.
Secondly, when the fight's
That
over,
is
Mace,
true.
I went and watched it after I seen this round. I said, let me pay attention. I kept dozing off, but I managed to get through a couple rounds. After the fight's over, he walks back to the corner like this. That don't look like a champion. Champs start walking around the ring diddy bopping when they beat niggas up. Your grandfather, that's how I know what your grandfather's telling you. They knew you fucked the bag up, nigga. You fucked the bag up, nigga. You was supposed to show off, show out. Not only that, you was talking shit before the fight. You was the one before, I'm gonna knock this nigga out. I'm gonna demolish it, I'm gonna do all this. And you ain't do nothing you said. That's why niggas is mad. Thirdly,
Yep.
you get booed in your hometown. Don't be mad at them. That's your hometown. How you
This
get mad
nigga
because
Mace
you get
instigating.
booed in your hometown, nigga? You know why? Because you left too early. You don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You can't call a white bread in the building, nigga. Nigga, PT is in the building. Nigga, we got project niggas with us in the building. Not saying they're in the project, but we got niggas who still affiliated.
From day one.
Yeah, all we gotta do is make a call and we affiliated when it comes to Harlem. You know, nigga, I seen an old man, I can't think of his name.
And they not going to put us against Gilly and Wallow.
No, that's another thing.
Fake that.
First,
You try to pump fake that.
first of all, if
We ain't
Gilly and
falling
Wallow's
for
the
that.
voice of the streets, they need to be that.
Shout
We
out
wouldn't
to
be together
Darla
without
on
Gilly and Wallow.
Twitch.
So you wouldn't even put
What
no
up,
battery
though?
in our back. Salute to Gilly and Wallow for even getting us back together. That's first and foremost. I got a few more things to say. Let me stay on this topic.
Yeah.
You go home, you don't know nobody, you get booed, and then you tell niggas, I don't care what the fans think. Somebody need to tell you what to say, because obviously you don't know what to say. You never say, I don't care.
Yo. Shout out to Darla on Twitch. Let me see if I get that name right. Darla Burkett, how you doing? I am good. It is raining over here, so I'm in the house live streaming to y'all. Yeah, it's been raining for like the last 2 days. Storming, actually. It's thundering outside and all crazy stuff. Right now, we watching this response to Secure Stevenson. He has some choice words for Mace, and of course, Cam and Mace are just not gonna let somebody talk crazy about them and not respond. So that's what we looking at right now, man. Shout out to everybody locking in with your boy right now. Yes, sir. Let's go.
What the fans think. That's how you make your dollar. So now you sit there and say, I don't care what the fans think. So niggas like, we don't give a fuck what you think. We ain't paying to see your fight. Now, I don't care what nobody says. It's always good to fight at home, give your hometown crowd love, even though they act like they didn't know you. But it hurts when you're fighting in Newark, which I'm not saying y'all don't deserve a good fight in Newark. First, the MGM, where Tank's fighting at. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. You're not a pay-per-view star. You know, y'all niggas was a little at the same thing, and that nigga just took off on you like a rocket, nigga, and it hurts. I get it. Secondly, after the fight, you said, I'm not going to focus on anything, but just go there and relax with my family. This does not look like you're relaxing. Are you relaxed? You're not relaxed, nigga. That's the last thing you is relax, nigga.
So, as y'all can see, man, this thing has heating up. Sports and hip-hop are just colliding. So, I don't know, man. People are saying, you know, Secure, his fights are boring. He's definitely not ready for Tank. I don't see Secure being able to take on Tank at all, man. But you know, with Mace and Cam, they gonna respond how they gonna respond, and you know, it just is what it is. I.e., the name of the show. It is what it is. That's right. So, hey man, he'll be able to bounce back, hopefully, and you know, get his boxing career back on a good track. Because right now, it's looking like everybody. The general consensus is that Brody is boring in his fights, but it is what it is. And now, on to the next topic. The next thing that I wanted to talk and speak about. So, if y'all saw me on my last stream, I reported that the Cash Money reunion was not really a Cash Money reunion because not all of the Cash Money people showed up to perform. Yes, you did have Manny Fresh in the building. You did have BG in the building. You had Stunner in the building. You had Juve in the building. But there were two people that were missing from those performances, and that is Wayne and Turk. Now, a lot of people was like, damn, like, what's going on? I thought Wayne and Birdman was cool. I thought Wayne and Birdman was cool as well because literally probably a couple of days before that performance, they were both at the Cash Money event that Netflix threw for them, honoring Cash Money. And people thought, oh man, we're really about to get this Hot Boys reunion. Well, nope, psych. BG came out and had some choice words for Turk, basically saying like, look, you know what you did last year, you know what you did last summer, like the movies, and Playboy, you can't come around here, you know. So Turk, being the man that he is, because he is his own man, he said, okay, y'all gonna say that about me? I got my own little response for y'all.
You niggas want that shit to come together because you niggas fucked up out here. Nigga, I ain't fucked up out here, nigga. Nigga, I'm blessed, nigga, and highly favored, nigga, by God, nigga.
Okay.
Y'all got me fucked up, man, to clear the record on that, man. Nigga, I say fuck a Hot Boy tour, nigga. And that come from me.
Well,
before I let a nigga disrespect me, homie.
Well, I guess we not getting no Hot Boy reunion tour, so that's out the window. Damn.
Yay. Nigga, disrespect won't be tolerated, nigga. I don't give a fuck who a nigga is. Ain't no big eye, no little use over me, man. BG better sit his motherfucking ass down somewhere, man. That nigga don't run shit around here, not with me. He might run that shit with you niggas, man. He don't run that shit with me, man. He ain't doing nothing but running his motherfucking mouth.
Man. Well,
For real, dog.
I guess if you were a Cash Money Hot Boys fan back in the day, you probably were looking forward to them reuniting, but don't look like that's happening anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to see it because you know it's probably just over something that could be settled if they just probably sat down and chopped it up. If it's about money, you know, you can sit down and chop it up. It's either about money or ego. And unfortunately, that's just how humans are. That's just the way we are. Whenever you put power and money in the same situation between two parties, ego will always get involved somewhere in the process and just mess things up. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. And Wayne actually came out and spoke on the subject. Let me see if I got that video. I do not. But Wayne actually came out and spoke on the subject, and he was saying like, look, I had no idea about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was there to do my performance. I was not informed of a Cash Money performance. That's why he took down all of their stuff and put up his stuff when he went to perform. But he was like, look, I wasn't aware of that. You know, like, I came to get my bag and I was out. And it's kind of been weird. Like, Wayne, he even said in that same video, he was like, he went to that all-white party, you know, the Michael Rubin party that all the celebrities go to. He went to that party and he was like, nobody approached him other than Glorilla. And, you know, of course, Glorilla being a big fan of Lil Wayne coming up, she approached him to, you know, say what's up. But he said he went to that party. He said nobody approached him. What's even more alarming about that statement is that Drake was actually at that same party. So, like, do y'all think it might be some issues between Wayne and Drake? I would highly doubt it. And I say highly doubt it because, dog, Wayne is literally the reason Drake is where he at today. Like, seriously. Now, I'm pretty sure if Drake never met Wayne, he probably would go off to have a career in the music industry doing something. Because before being a great artist, Drake is also a great writer. But the Drake that you know today, that wouldn't even exist if it weren't for Wayne. So I don't think it's any type of beef. But Wayne did say out of his own mouth that, look, Nobody came up to me at the party at all to talk to me about none. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So with the whole Hot Boys reunion, it don't look like we getting it, y'all. Unfortunately. Hopefully they can come together and kumbaya and hug and make up and dap and we can get one. But until then, you heard it out of Turk mouth. He said, look, ain't nobody finna talk crazy about me and think I ain't finna respond. So shout out to everybody in that whole situation. Now let's get into something a little more lighthearted instead of beef. You know what I'm saying? Andre 3000 just recently appeared on the what's the name of this damn podcast? You know, the one with LeBron James where they sitting around in the barbershop talking. So yeah. So Andre was just on that podcast, The Shop. That's the name of it. It's called The Shop. He was on there and he was basically talking about back in the day when they did the International Players Anthem. I'm pretty sure you know that song. Andre's verse is legendary. And he was talking about how when it came to writing his verse, he took the drums out. And when he took the drums out to rap on the verse, Pimp C was not happy about that shit at all.
Since we're asking, I'm going to get mine in since we're asking about verses, the UGK verse.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Which
so good.
to this day gets played at weddings.
Oh yeah, for sure. First of all, at Draymond's wedding, we went crazy.
That was like the entrance. To,
Yeah, that was
like,
the entrance.
That was
I don't know if you
interesting.
know that. So Draymond Green got married,
I
and
did
that
not
was
know
their
that.
entrance.
That was the
That's
entrance.
hard,
They walked
man.
into that shit. My bitch would choose never let
The dichotomy of Dre going and then the beat dropping.
Yeah.
But
And then
okay,
Pimp
so I got
come
a
on.
funny story about
Play
that.
your
You know,
part. Play your part. Right.
rest in peace, Pimp. But I got a story about that. Pimp was so mad at me because they sent the beat, and I, wrote my verse, put my verse down, and I took the beat out for me to rap. When I sent it back to them, Pimp was like, man, this motherfucker, man, this nigga don't goddamn, this nigga don't goddamn take my beat out. Like, who the fuck he think he is? So he was really mad at the choice that I made to take the beat. And then I don't know if it was Bun or somebody, they were like, no, but you understand, when that beat dropped though, it set it off, so it's almost like a setup. And
For you. It's
for him. So it's kinda like,
yes.
so it worked, and once he got there, he was like, okay, but he was so mad.
Man, y'all know damn well Pimp don't hold his word for nobody, man. Pimp C, we all know how Pimp C was. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even hold his words for nobody. I've heard that story before, but that was my first time actually hearing it from Andre about how mad he was. He was like, man, how this nigga gonna mess my beat up? And Pimp took production serious, because for those that don't know, Pimp C used to produce. He used to sing too. So Pimp was very, very serious about his music. Like, if you went in trying to alter anything that he tried to do, Pimp wasn't having that shit, man. Yeah, so in the spirit of that, I had to go and pull up the interview where Bun B is talking about the same situation. And he basically is talking about when Pimp told Jay-Z something very funny during the Big Pimpin' video shoot. Let me see if I can
bitch up. And it was literally like we in the room and they cut on the beat and I hear it and they got a totally different hook. Like they didn't have the hook. I put the hook on the record. They had another hook and he was like, everybody's gonna do their own hook. So I did my verse and that was my hook. And they ended up using it for the whole record.
For the whole record.
Yeah, and so I did my verse and my hook. Hove left out for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Came back.
Hold on, y'all. So
and it was like,
he talking about the Big Pimpin' record when they was creating that.
you got something? And Guru looked like, nigga, he done. So we just sitting in there talking, And he was like, shit, let me hear it. And he heard it, like, damn, he kind of went off. And then we go through about 2.5 months of trying to convince Pimp to get on the record.
Yeah.
He finally decides to do it. He's like, I'm only giving y'all 8 bars. I'm not doing no bunch of it. Because I'd already done, like, I think 32.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You see how stubborn Pimp was? Pimp said, yeah, I do the record, but I'm only giving y'all niggas 8 bars. Man, this nigga crazy.
I went, maybe 24, but I went in on that hoe, right? He's like, I'm giving y'all 8 bars.
Damn.
And ended up being 8 of the most iconic bars ever in history. If you ever been in a room when Big Pimpin' comes on and they get to Pimp part,
Yeah.
Smoking out, pulling up, keep that lean up in my cup. All my bro got letting wood in my hood. They call it bud in the bottom of the ball. I let bro at the mall.
It's like world karaoke. I done been.
You know the
No, I'm
word.
serious because I done been to countries that English ain't the third language they speak. Right? A lot of them people, they don't even speak English.
Yeah.
And they say that phonetically. They just singing along with it.
Because it's not really about the words. It's really it's not even about the melody. Like he said, phonetically, it just works. You know what I mean? So, of course, Pimp C being the character that he is, man, like, he wasn't really playing with nobody back in the day when it came to his artistic expression or his music. Now, there was a part in this video, I don't want to stay on this too long, but it's funny because when they shot the video for Big Pimpin', you know, the story was that he came down to Miami in a mink coat, like all fur mink coat, right? And nigga looked at him like, yo, bro, why you got a mink on? We in Miami, it's like 80 degrees. Now, Pimp being the artist that he is, knowing the image that he wants to give off and portray, he let him know, like, look, man, TV ain't got no temperature. That's some of the coldest shit I ever heard in my life. Nigga tell you something like that, like, hey, bro, don't worry about it. It's 9 degrees outside, got that mink on, but it's gonna look good on TV. TV ain't got no temperature. That's some player shit right there, man. Rest in peace, Pimp C, Southern legend. Shout out to Bun B. Shout out to Beehive ATL over there doing things. Now, last but not least, it's some more funny footage. The craziest mashup that you probably thought that you would never see today. We got I Show Speed and Kevin Durant. I don't know how this even happened, but I saw it and I wanted to share it with y'all. So let's get into these two funny clips from Speed and KD.
Yeah, no.
This probably one every day.
Yeah, legit, bro.
Hey, you just gotta find the right girl, man.
Come on, bro. Stop talking to me like I need advice on.
It's
how to
whatever.
pick
No.
this
Trust me. He got his heart broken once.
No, I
used to be
didn't.
just
Stop,
like him.
bro.
I used to be just like him, like
What?
Brown.
See, every
Brown a year
time I
ago.
explain my stance to people, they say shit like,
No,
this.
I
Like,
get it,
"Damn,
though."
bro. You just been hurt, or you just, bro. I enjoy spending time with. It's just not as long as maybe you like to spend time with people, man.
Bro, that
2
one
days for me is cool.
But that one hand won't last, bro, forever, bro. You need something that's gonna.
Hand.
You don't need I'm gonna argue on his
16,
side.
bro. You cannot compare yourself to me and you 16, bro. You have no other resource but your hand.
Speed not
So please
16.
Don't put me in the same, you know what I mean, tier as you when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You not even, you a youngster.
No, I'm not. No, I'm 19, but I mean,
Hey, but you ain't had no.
What? He 19?
I had a little something, but I still your hand will always be there for you.
Come on, bro. Stop. I know I shouldn't even dap you up.
What?
With your hand, bro.
That's crazy. I don't even know how Speed and KD ended up in the same room being interviewed at the same time, but that's
love
wild.
basketball. Of course. A lot of other shit I don't like around it, you know, like the media and sometimes and the fame.
Like this
come with
shit.
This shit.
Like this bullshit.
I like y'all. Yo, you.
Oh, look how he's sitting. Nah. All right, no, he's
like, you got your leg cocked up.
Nah, cause I was like literally
gazing in my eyes.
Yeah, you were gazing.
No, cause
Like, really,
No, you
bro,
were
back
gazing,
up,
bro.
come on.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely
just like
gazing.
this is like beautiful. Like I'm here,
Nah,
like
but
hearing him
for
talk.
real, bro. Lean up or something, bro, because just.
You say you're a little too
but,
comfortable, bro.
I love the lifestyle, though.
Do you love basketball?
Of course.
So yeah, man, just a little funny clips after all the beef and stuff we talked about earlier. But yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the kid Ríez. This is all the crazy news that I had for you today. We talked about Kanye West and him possibly retiring. We talked about Absol and him telling Drake, like, look, I still think you're the MC who I think you are, and you can redeem yourself. We also talked about Secure Stevens going back and forth with Mason Cam. We talked about Cash Money reunion again. And, you know, we got into a little bit of Pimp C talk, a little Bun B talk, and a little I Show Speed talk and KD talk. So a very successful stream today. I had a little issue, man, where I was streaming and the connection was like, yo, it's not keeping, but we managed to get back on track. Now we leveled off and we cool. So with that being said, shout out to everybody that's popped in checked in. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, YouTube, across the world, wherever you are. And if you're watching this stream on the replay, shout out to you too. And I will be back. I don't really have a schedule or nothing like that, but you know, seems like recently I just been really getting the urge to get on here and connect with people, start live streaming more. You know, it's way better in my opinion than making the actual video, because you can actually talk to people as you're streaming, as you're active. But yeah, another successful stream. I love it. I love when we can bring this thing together. I got to put my CDs back up, as you can tell. I had pulled out Graduation. It's over there on the floor. It didn't break or anything. Thank goodness, because this is a classic. This is legendary. They don't get stuff like this no more. Like, for real. Like, why they don't put stuff out like this no more, man? Look at the packaging on here. Look at this. Look at the packaging, y'all. I might make a separate video where I just really go through most of my CDs, but look at this. They don't do it like this no more, man. They don't do it like this no more. Look how old this is. Kanye West ringtones. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Maybe you can zoom in and see that. It says text Kanye 2A to 30303 to get Can't Tell Me Nothing. That show you how old I am. We was buying ringtones back in the day. That's crazy. But yeah, it's the kid Ríez, the Carefree Lounge. This is another successful episode. Y'all make sure y'all stay carefree. Y'all stay safe. And I'll catch y'all on the next stream. Now go outside and, you know, touch some grass or play or go exercise or something. I'll see y'all later.